Don't move. Turn your fantasy football into reality. Here's CJ.
Hey, welcome back. I'm CJ. This is the Dirty Landry Report, and this is the show you're not going to want to miss. Hero worship. My hero coming up in a few minutes. This guy is phenomenal. He's everything I want and more. And if you look at my gut, it's the and more part that's, anyway, we'll get to that in a second. To start off the show, this is redraft season. This is when everyone starts drafting their teams and the preseason is underway and everyone loves their team so far and everyone's doing phenomenally well and everybody's undefeated. Let's see who stays that way. The unfortunate part is that after the first week of the season, half the teams aren't undefeated anymore. Did you notice that? Start of the year, everyone's tied for first place, but they're also tied for last. Remember that. Hey, I got a question from Mario in Texas. This is a great question. Thank you, Mario. I love this question. It's a two-parter, but it's all kind of the same. Ready for this? Okay. The two most underrated quarterbacks in the NFL, both in real life and for your fantasy team. Well, that's easy. The first two names that pop to mind, Jimmy Garoppolo and Kirk Cousins. Captain Kirk. What do you want from this guy? Everyone just seems to always pile on him. Minnesota is saying, well, we don't know if we're going to have him back. You know, how many quarterbacks do you think you can put on your team that are going to throw 4,300 yards a year? I'll wait. It's not a very long list of guys that are going to jump in and start throwing the ball like that. Every single guy you have on your fantasy team that goes to Minnesota, the trending goes way up. Like, I got to have Jefferson. I got to have this Addison kid, Osborne, TJ Hawkinson. Look at his career last year. He steps into Minnesota, bang. Now he's one of the top 5 tight ends in fantasy football. What do you want? A guy wins more than he loses, twice as many games as he, what's he, 252 touchdown passes, 205 interceptions on his career. 98 is his passer rating for the career. The guy's been great. The last 8 years is averaging 4,300 yards passing per year. Real life or fantasy, I'll take that. I'll take it all day long. Now, the other guy is Jimmy Garoppolo. Now, we do this every year. But this just might be the best team that he's actually been able to start for when you think about it. It's in a high-scoring division as there is in football. He's competing against Mahomes and Herbert. So he's going to be throwing the ball, and he's got a guy, I don't think he's had a good receiver like this. I mean, he had Debo and some guys, but Adams, I think, is better. And in the high-scoring division, I think that Jimmy is going to have a good year. But now, let's qualify this, okay, as I always do with these guys. I'm talking about a guy who is your quarterback 2 or 3, not the guy you're going to go to war with all year. In real life you do, but in fantasy football, the stats just aren't quite there. But we always talk about a floor for quarterbacks being 20 points a week. Well, during his career, Jimmy's averaged 18. And with a team like, Vegas, it's probably going to have a little uptick. So there's your 20-point floor quarterback. There's going to be an occasion where he's going to have 25 points and sometimes 15. But if he's your guy that you're putting in when Allen is on your bye week or Mahomes is on the bye week, or someone, God forbid, gets hurt and you put Jimmy in, at least you're managing your team. At least you have a nice, safe floor, a guy who doesn't throw the ball away. He throws way more touchdowns than he does interceptions, and he wins games. So he's got a good wide receiver core. He's in a high-powered division. And if you're looking for a guy to grab as your QB 2 or 3, I don't think there's anyone better. And in real life, all he does is win. And that's the whole job of a quarterback, is to look at the assets you have, use them properly, go up the field, score a touchdown, waste time, kill the clock, and win. Every coach would love to win every game on a last-minute field goal, having 60 minutes of offensive possession. 3-0. Fantasy's nightmare. But you get what I mean. Is he just manages the team, gets them up the field, they score, he uses the assets he has. That's Jimmy. So there's two guys for your fantasy team. Jimmy Garoppolo and Kirk Cousins both have their different values, but both are guys that are vastly underrated and disrespected. Coming up, hero worship. Oh, you're not going to want to miss this. Oh, no. Did you bring the donuts? There's your clue. Okay, here we go. My hero is right there. Yep, it's Joey Chestnut. He is a professional eater. Like, come on. This guy, he ate 304 mini donuts in 8 minutes to set a new world record, raised $72,000 for charity, the Regina Food Bank at the same time. That's a hero. That's a guy who goes out 2 years in a row and raises $130,000 for the food bank in Regina, Saskatchewan, setting world record. I mean, this is amazing. This guy owns the record for most hot dogs, most wings, glazed donuts, tamales, Taco Bell soft shell tacos. I mean, this guy is amazing. Let's see if I can pull one of these up here on a couple of his records here. Hard-boiled eggs. Paul Newman. Look that up. Paul Newman, hard-boiled eggs. Google it. I'll wait. No. Hard-boiled eggs, 141 in 8 minutes. Paul Newman, eat your heart out. Hot dogs, 76 hot dogs in 10 minutes. Come on. Oh, boy. The guy makes $500,000 a year eating, and he's now got a net worth of $4 million. Oh, man. If I could have made that kind of money eating, oh, boy. Let's see. Pulled pork sandwiches, 45 in 10 minutes. I bow to Big Macs, 32 in 38 minutes. Yeah, that's a little harder to eat a Big Mac, but oh, can you imagine after ice cream sandwiches, 25 and a half in 6 minutes. I'm doing I could eat. I mean, look at my gut. I could eat. Joey Chestnut, I salute you. You are my hero. Hey, that's it for this show. A little goofy at the end there, but hey, like, subscribe, you know all the good stuff. And if you got some questions, you got some viewer mail, right here. Send me a message. I'll answer it. What else have I got to do? I'm CJ. Have yourself a great day.